So I think this is a lot on dogfights to make moves around the map and just read the moves.
The troll pick to me is kind of interesting because I look at a couple of hits on both of them.
If they give Miracle a good start in the mid lane, it's an absolute disaster for Stormster to get anything except if he just goes jungle and kind of catches up with levels and overload.
I'll tell you what, bottom lane as well, looks like Mind Control's doing a great job with the pressure he's putting on. You know, Super being brought down to half health, you know, Paparazzi's presence constantly being threatened. Mid lane, this block for GH. Yeah, this is going to be first blood. Cicada, nowhere to run. First blood for Miracle, the tri-lane mid.
Method is going to be extremely difficult.
You know, Kuro's like, well, I've got Arctic Burn back up. Let's go as soon as it's available. GH is there as well, ready to throw in a Fisher. Paparazzi just getting pressured right back behind the tower. And yeah, he really has to be careful.
Mid lane.
Only got a few tangos in mid lane. Again, the Urspirit dogfights trying to help out Cicada, but he gets taken down as Miracle and GH turn upon him. Cicada getting pressure back, does have pretty much exactly as you said. Matu, 16 for 3, perfect CS, and in July, he's only on 9 CS at the moment, so Matu doing a fantastic job at controlling this Necro versus Darkseer lane.
Yeah, it's a hard lane because eventually Darkseer just runs out of sustain. You can't really keep your mana up, and while Necro, as long as you're last hitting properly, you're always going to be topped off.
Here we go, though. That's what IGV needed. They get them CS. He's still up there despite that early pressure. Has the 2 points to the cleave, so now, you know, the Trin's a little less of a worry. Mid lane, though, again, GH coming in with the Fisher block. Cicada nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. A Miracle, 3 kills already at the 4 minutes mark.
In CS, it's not so bad, but in net worth, it's already at 1,000. And 1,000 gold mid, yeah, Miracle's gonna, if he gets phase boots before this Storm gets boots, he has to just get out of mid. And oh my god, GH and Kuroki again.
Cicada's in trouble. Looks like they will try and punish dogfights as well with Mind Control TPing in. Miracle finishes off the Storm Spray on the backlines. GH, Mind Control, and Kuroki claim the second. Here's a draft that's built for teaming up. You know, if they at least get to a certain point, they're going to have this strong wombo combo. Top lane, dogfights, and in July, teaming up, trying to take down Matuma Man. Nice smash there through the shroud to hold him in place. He's just going to turn and nearly get the kill on Injuly. Injuly's still alive for the time being. Will pick up Matu. But Kuroki and Mind Control do punish the Darkseer in return. The block comes out from GH from the sidelines and they pick up at second.
But yep, Cicada back to the mid lane. GH is just sitting there. He's just like, yep, if he steps even one step out of position, that's a kill.
Yeah, it's very close to that level 6, and obviously that's going to be when things get a lot easier for Cicada in this mid lane in terms of not going down.
But an Invis rune.
Oh my goodness.
He's about to be 6-2. Oh no!
Bash. No, you're right. He's not quite 6. Good boulder smash. Turnaround. He gets it. There he gets it. Beautifully done. Gets out in time. Does get sprouted up, but Mind Control can't quite get the damage through as Super's there with the shackle. Holds back the Nature's Prophet. Miracle has cleaned up on the sidelines though. Gets the Spirit kill. Now turning towards Super as they dive deep, but they've lost GH. There's going to be a TP coming through from Paparazzi. Liquid. They've got to get out of it, but there's Cicada waked in on the high ground, ready to look for Miracle. Has the whirling access. The spin chance, the miss chance is not enough. That's going to be Troll falling down as well, as this time IGV the ones to come out on top, and it really was, as you say, as soon as Cicada hits that level 6, just gets it indeed. Top lane, might see a bit of action. Matuma Man coming back in to have a bit of a look in onto Injuly and Super. Nice rotation from Mind Control, comes in with the Sprout to block off the Shadow Shaman, and Super in a bit of trouble here as he will be surrounding. Matu does have the mana if he wants to throw down that scythe, and there we have it, just in time, knocking the Shaman down for that. Smoke up from the two of them. IGV, Dogfights, and Super were looking to move around for a bit of an action.
They're 6 as well.
But they have to be a little careful because Miracle's standing on a DD route. They're going to try for it though. And in fact, they get the steal as well. Very, very nicely done there. Dogfights takes the DD route, but it might not be enough even with the wards as Kuro comes in with the Cold Embrace save in July. Beautiful wall there. Clips onto the two of them, gets the vacuum, will finish off Miracle. Dogfights though is trapped up by the trees. He's trying to get himself away and he does. He'll escape. Paparazzi from the sidelines goes up to the high ground with the Stormhammer, but it's not enough damage. They'll try for the turnaround with the Reaper's side, but still not quite enough to bring Paparazzi down. The war cry as well. The armor, it's not enough to withstand the physical damage from Matu as 2 go down on both sides. Cicada tried to zip in, but he's now out of mana. Surely he doesn't get away, and he doesn't, as IGV fighting just a little too close to the overall 5k lead for the side of Liquid.
Mind Control top, looks like they're trying to get him. They should be able to here with the multiple rotations.
That's a big kill.
Yeah, they got him.
Very nice one to find indeed, and yeah, can't quite duke his way out of that one. Tries to sprout himself and hope for the best, but the Matu's presence on the front lines, it's going to make it a lot harder for them to find that jump.
Yeah, IGV. Smoked up, they're looking to make a play with that reveal of the Blink
But look
dagger.
who's behind them. It's only GH with an Invis rune.
Oh, no
I mean,
way.
it couldn't be any better for Liquid here, as GH just waltzes in, cancels the smoke, and now IGV kind of getting pulled apart. Paparazzi will put the God Strength, jumps forward, look at what's mind control, but GH gets off the Echo Slam in time. Doesn't matter though in terms of mind control's life. He will still go down. Miracle tries to come forward, gets shackled. The vacuum wall connecting onto two, they'll drop down the walls. They don't quite have the follow through lockdown to hold GH and Miracle in place, so Liquid will get themselves away from that wall placement. Jump back in from Paparazzi, zipping from Cicada. They catch out Kuro on the Wyvern,
well.
and they're not done yet indeed. They've got the silence out onto Matu. They'll take themselves a third. So despite ults being thrown left,
they smoke way ahead of the lane and then they meet up in a different area.
If they get vision on Matu and Kuroki, this could be the perfect jump, and there we have it, beautifully done. You know, straight away the stuns there onto the Wyvern. There's going to be no chance of any sort of saves, and they clean up both of them. Yeah, IGV are really now turning the game on its head, putting the pressure onto Liquid, and Liquid, they've got to be so careful with how they walk around this map, because IGV, as we've seen there, they just go around as a party and they take you down. It doesn't matter if you've got a Wyvern on.
Go for the evasion as well. That can be pretty devastating to have, you know, Liquid's one big physical damage dealer have to be forced into an MKB or something along those lines. They are smoked up now though. They have a little bit of a vision advantage, but they're afraid. They're afraid of IGV's big wombo combo team fight.
Absolutely, and understandably so. They do not want to waltz up to this shrine, as IGV, they're on the high ground ready for this. The Liquid are still sticking around though. It's going to be about who gets the jump. There's dogfights. That's not a bad way to start. They're getting the eyes onto GH, so he's not going to be able to get the jump in. Here comes Paparazzi, but already they've lost Cicada. Miracle with the BKB reveal, ready to turn and fight. GH falling low. The Greaves to pop by in July. Cold Embrace comes in from Kuroki to save GH, and it is Liquid's fight to take so far. They've already picked up two. Paparazzi with the war cry, starting to back up, but Miracle and Matuma are hot on the chase. There's GH with the Fisher, jump forward, catching out in July. Not quite enough damage to finish him off at the moment, but the rest of Liquid, they turn towards the bigger kill. They get Paparazzi. Super, with a cheeky zap, does manage to punish Kuroki, but IGV, they've lost three. Super is going to try and run away from this one. We'll see if Miracle continues to look to
do a lot of damage in team fights with that. Liquid now all making their move down bottom. They're smoked up. They're looking to get extremely aggressive here on the high ground.
They're ready to go in by the looks of it. And there we have it. Jump away straight away with the Echo Slam. And there we have it again. Straight down with the Reaper's Scythe. That's Cicada immediately out of the fight. Miracle pots the BKB. There's an attempt for the combo here from Injalize. He comes in with a vacuum wall. There was no initial follow-up from Paparazzi, as he's not quite back. Now he's around in the neighborhood. But already IGV, they've lost two. Liquid are going to stand their ground, continue to pummel into this tower. Jump forward from Matuma as he forces back Super on the Shaman, and the space is being made here as they just continue to push. Vacuum is going to be back up in 6 seconds, and that almost certainly is going to be when they try for another play. But we can see already Liquid split up nicely, very well prepared for that sort of attempt. And there we have Fisher onto the Shaman. They put the war cry. Injali really wanting to try and go for a jump for this setup, but they just can't get themselves in at all. They're just going to lose the melee racks, and IGV unable to really dig their teeth into this.
Much havoc. That being said though, Liquid, if they get super farmed on their cards, it would be different.
Paparazzi mid. They are going to jump in. Reaper's Scythe comes in a little bit early, and Paparazzi just able to BKB. Now they look for the turn. Cicada zipping in straight away. They'll clean up Matuma, who's left behind by the rest of his team, and Paparazzi just jumps in 2 hits, takes down another. The Wyverns are full, and they're not done yet. They were chasing for more, seeing if they could get anything else though, but the Liquid were able to get the other 3 out of there, outside of their vision.
They don't want to take like a head-on fight still. I mean, Aegis and Cheese is still
hard.
online.
They are sticking around, but as you said, this could become a bit of an issue for Liquid if they get jumped on themselves. Liquid getting very aggressive.
Aegis is getting
that was the time.
Yep.
There, they were looking for that time. There's the Aegis gone. Immediately they jump in. They'll take down the Darks here. Paparazzi getting bashed up, but there's the shackle control onto Kuro. Wyvern's down. Now the rest of Liquid starting to get themselves out of there. A little bit of panic coming from Liquid as the courier itself is sent in as well, taken down, and they're not done yet. IGV, the boulder smash comes in. They've got the control onto Miracle, getting cleaved down by Paparazzi. GH, there's no escape for the Shaker as well. He'll try and hold Cicada back with the, maybe it's enough, all but Cicada, he's hunting and he's finding and killing. GH down as well.
Where the fight is taken, he can just walk back in, and I'm pretty sure, I actually didn't see in the fight recap, but I'm like 90% sure Paparazzi actually passed his cheese off to Cicada mid-fight. So Cicada full healed his mana and just kept going in that engagement. That's what we, because I saw Cicada with 0 mana and then he just surged up to almost like half or even more than that. So Matu just goes
jumping in with this BKB, but he's not going to get the chance to repos anyone here. IGV, they're too high in terms of health. GH jumping forward as well, trying to catch him, popping the dust. He has got the Venom Super, but Cicada just comes back in with the BKB, zips forward with the setup from Super, takes down GH. Up on the high ground, they will lose Paparazzi. So mass TP is coming through to the shrine to cut him off, do get the big kill for Liquid. See if they can get anything more, though. They're looking to chase down Super. They've got the slow from the Shroud. Mind controls there with the wraparound. Pops out the dust. The Glimmer Cape, not enough to save the Shaman. So Liquid are able to hit back, get that double, get that 3 seconds until that BKB's back up, where he can't really afford to go that aggressive here. Jump in from Injuly. Oh, there's a bit of a wombo, but no mind control. Very quick with the BKB. Miracle turns around, gets the instant bash on the Earth Spirit, and Liquid, despite the wall and the combo being dropped down, they're able to keep the push going, get a second set of melee racks. Now they're looking for the retreat. Dogfights, he's there with the boulder smash, but still with this time with no paparazzi Sven, there's not really enough damage from IGV to just blow someone up. Cicada zips forward, but they can't fight without this Sven. Matuma Man with a BKB pop starts to force them back. Cicada's trying to finish off the killer. Now paparazzi turns up. He's back in the game, comes forward, gets the Wyvern, the Reaper Scythe drop, not enough to kill Cicada. Matuma Man jumps forward though, tries to bring him down, and in fact, yeah, they got the kill. Mind control got him with the soul burn from the Orchid damage. Cicada will buy back. They're desperate to try and keep this fight going. IGV, paparazzi cuts down GH. Mind control go for the TP out, but Cicada's there, back in time with the Vortex after he buys back for this one.
And they were on a surge of momentum coming in.
Oh,
now
if they lose paparazzi again,
this could be extremely devastating. They have the ward vision there. The rest of IGV is getting in the area, but
paparazzi don't come up these stairs.
They are around.
Oh, they're coming in. There's GH coming in with a 2-man echo. They'll drop the Reapers down. Paparazzi getting bashed up. That's the Sven down for 80 seconds. Cicada tried to come in with a BKB, but he just couldn't do enough. They're going to lose a second as Super's locked down. The silence is there, and Liquid, they're chasing for more. In July, getting caught by the tip of the Fisher isn't quite enough for them to follow through for the kill. But I mean, obviously, yeah, he was wanting to have the Orchid at his readiness, so paparazzi can at least have a further silence to offer for the side. But here's the push. You know, Miracle, with a little bit of time left on the DD, getting a bit of a punch through. Well, actually will be sneakily forced forward there by Super.
Glyph will be back up in 1 second.
There we go again, but there's Matu, jump in, Reapers, Dagon, onto the Shaman. Not quite enough to kill him. Super's actually going to live through that, gets back to the Shrine. So a good way for IGV to start. Oh, there's the protect for the combo. GH will force out, but they've already lost one. Matsu getting chased down. The BKB not doing anything, of course, to save him from the physical damage from paparazzi. Mind control, times to turn. GH comes back in with the echo. The 3-man Fisher. Cicada still has enough mana to zip out. Miracle back in, working his way through paparazzi, who's stuck in the trees, being well and truly Artoured. Jump forward from GH as he forces down, looking to lock this paparazzi down, but the halberd evasion being enough to get him back up to the high ground. Miracle trying to turn onto Injuly, not quite able to finish off Miracle. But IGV
to slow the attack speed. He has the defusal to burn off the Warcry as well, and then of course his naturally built-in bashes.
There we go. Will be forced up to the high ground by Super again with his cheeky 4-star plays. Injuly jumps in, only gets the vacuum onto one. Immediately has to put the BKB as he gets silenced up, surges himself away. Miracle just standing his ground, pummeling into the racks. The fortification will come through. Matsu jumping in, trying to zap down paparazzi. Not nearly enough burst there to bring him down. There's GH coming in and catching two with the Echo Slam. Miracle trying to man fight up against Dogfights. Will take it. Paparazzi gets the stun off in time. BKB as well. He's going to survive. Jumps forward, gets the second, picks up the double kill. And now the rest of Liquid. Miracle falling very low. The Hex coming out just in time to mind control. Trying to come back in. Miracle on this Troll Warlord, but it's not going to be enough as he'll lose the Aegis. Stun held onto mind control, trying to force the Nature's Prophet back. Paparazzi trying to go for a round two, but he has to be careful. Miracle back up with the second life. Takes down Paparazzi. That's Paparazzi down for 90 seconds. No Cicada as well. They don't have buyback. And even though Liquid lose the Aegis, they absolutely walk away with this fight. They clean up the top racks. They should be able to just go for Megas, and maybe even the game is only In July and Super left alive. And indeed, it looks like it may all be falling apart for them here as they lose the Shaman. He will buy back. He's going to go and grab Miracle outside the fountain. They do have a vacuum. Maybe In July can drag Miracle into the base. Doesn't actually end up using it there. Wondered if he could try and go for a sneaky bit of a drag back and a block off.
But it's Megas.
It's not looking great. I mean, they've got the spend for the Megas, but they haven't got him for 50 seconds.
Liquid's trying to close this one out. Glyph is down.
They know that they can try and go for the collateral, and Miracle.
Storm's respawning right now.
There we have it. No, again, GH has been quick with his 4 stars. Gets himself out of the initial crux of the combo. Jump forward. Mind control able to turn. Take down one. He's now looking towards In July. He's put the BKB, trying to run himself away, but the physical damage from Mind control is pretty hefty. Cicada now getting chased and up. Zips up to the high ground just in time. Super jumping forward. Cicada, can he actually escape? The Fisher connects. Cicada only with a little bit of mana left to play. No mind control. Peeps him there with the Nature's Prophet play. Takes him down. There's the buyback though. Looking for Miracle. Will find the Troll Warlord. 10 seconds before the Sven's back in. Can IGV well and truly hold this? No, they can't. By looks of it, Sagada trying for the TP out, but the Fish is there. He's down for 100. Now the Sven's back, but Paparazzi's got no friends.